Hello, hello. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome, welcome, guys. Thank you for tuning in live for our Thursday webinar. I have a special guest for you guys tonight, so please get ready, turn on your cameras, bust out with your notebooks. We're going to drop a lot of gold nuggets today. But again, before we get started, a few housekeeping. My name is Roland on behalf of Partner Driven. Welcome, welcome. Excited to share with you guys the story of Partner Driven, how we're helping people, folks just like you. Either you're brand new to real estate, never done a deal, or maybe you have done a few deals in the past and looking to scale and kind of take things to the next level. We definitely have something in store for you. So I appreciate you guys being here on time. Please turn on your cameras like Frankie. Thank you, sir. We got Perez, Tracy in the house. We got Jeff, Burnett, and of course, who else we have here? Josh, your camera. Thank you, guys. That is how we're going to communicate throughout. That way, we're not talking to little black screens. And also get familiar with the chat. The chat is how we'll communicate as far as questions and answers, things of that nature. So do me a favor while we're waiting for a few more folks to hop on. Please let me know where you're calling in from. Love to get an idea where people are across the country. I'll bring up my chat here as well. James, Jim, welcome, welcome, sir. And I know James, Jim, you're from New York, right? Or Jersey, if I forget exactly. We got Tracy here from North Carolina in the house, Virginia, Maryland, Louisiana, Dallas, Texas in the house. Oh, we got Nashville. Nice, nice. Who else do we have here? We've got Wesley from Florida. Welcome, welcome. Missouri, Jeff, okay, got you. Anyone here from the West Coast like me? Pennsylvania, the other coast. Kidding. We got Birmingham, Austin, Texas. Okay, love it. Appreciate the participation. Augusta, Georgia in the house. Love it. Welcome, welcome everyone. We'll get started here in just a second here. Just to give you an idea of tonight, we are going to have a short slide deck that kind of give you a behind the scenes look. Hey, Dylan, there you go from California. Which part? Which part? I'm from California as well. But yeah, we will have a short slide deck. Want to really give you guys a behind the scenes look of what it's like to become a partner. What the training is involved, what access and resources you have. We got Dylan from Sacramento. Welcome, welcome. Love it. Pretty close to there. Tony, I am echoing pretty bad. Huh. I apologize. It is this mic I've been having an issue with. The good news is I will not be your main presenter. So whether it's my mic or not, I do have our our co-founder here, Julie, who'll be the main speaker for tonight. So bear with me, and I'll bring her on here. And let me go ahead and bring up our slide deck here for this evening. That way you guys have some visuals. And as I'm pulling that up, again, on behalf of Partner Driven, truly appreciate you guys taking the time to be here with us. We definitely respect that. But I truly believe that we can definitely help you regardless of where you are, again, in your current real estate journey. Quick about us, about who we are, Partner Driven. We're the only real estate program in the nation that partners with people on deals. We partner with people like y'all. We've done over 4,000 deals throughout the nation. Our founders, Peter and Julie, provide 100% of the capital, the rehab, and really all the resources you need to go from contract to close. Because as many of you who may or may not know, there's a whole lot of stuff that can happen in between. And after having done so many deals, we kind of know exactly what that stuff looks like to help get you to the end line here, the finished product, to actually make money in real estate. All this without you having to risk your own credit or capital. Now, here at Partner Driven, we also feel that it really shouldn't be a solo sport. I mean, maybe you could do it, but you can only go so far on your own, which is why we've built an entire team here of experts in each field to help you get your business up and running and truly maximize this opportunity. At least for 2026, we feel that this is the best time to get your unfair share. And this team of ours essentially will be your team. People that will help you in your business, people that will help you navigate through your deals, and really, again, bottom line, get it to the finish line. But the most important expert that I want to speak about are our founders, Peter and Julie. Now, they have a mission to make real estate investing accessible to everyone. Again, regardless of experience, regardless of background. In fact, Peter's got a passion for breaking down the barriers that hold people back from becoming investors. Now we come full circle. Julie was actually once what was Peter's student at one point, many, many years ago. Since then, she's profited over $5 million flipping and wholesaling homes. And now they've kind of turned the tables and trying to see how many people they can help. This industry has been so good to them and has helped them financially, among other things. But now it's people like you. Who else can we help? What other families can we help as well? And I can't think of anyone better than to have our co-founder, Julie, in my humble opinion, the heartbeat of partner driven. Not only is she a rehab queen, rehab expert, she's done over 1,700 flips respectively. So she knows her stuff when it comes to real estate. But beyond all that, she truly cares about people. Everyone on here tonight who are truly looking to level up and make real estate a reality, I just can't think of anyone better to have in your corner than our very own Julie Muse. Julie, I got a couple of folks here tonight excited to get real estate going in their lives respectively. And again, having you kind of be our Yoda, right? Because we just had May 4th here recently, kind of be the Yoda in their lives and kind of help them get to their next level. Julie, thanks for being on here tonight.
Yes, thank you so much, Roland. That's such a wonderful introduction. I really appreciate it. Hey, everybody. Nice to see you guys. I very rarely do these, so I'm really excited to be on tonight. Usually they keep me behind the scenes, right? So I don't embarrass us all. But what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to go over everything about partner driven, really what we do, why we did it, and then also at the end, I'm going to take a live Q&A. So let me go ahead and get back to this presentation here. And I think as you can see, I don't do this quite often, so I may mess this up a little bit. But today, we're going to show you how to make money in real estate without risking your savings or taking any risk in the deal whatsoever, right? I mean, if that sounds too good to be true, then you got to stick around because I'm going to explain how, and not only how, but why we do that, and show you some of our deals along the way, which is my favorite part. But before we get into all that, let's talk about why you are here. Some of you are on this call. You're already current real estate professionals with a track record of success. If that's you, let me know who on this call, and then this we're going to be using the chat again. Who on this call is already in real estate? Maybe you're a real estate investor, a real estate agent, things in that realm. Anybody on this call already in real estate? Oh, John's a real estate broker. Great. Investor, broker, contractor. Awesome, awesome. Private money broker, investor, love it. I mean, you may be, like I said, a real estate agent, a wholesaler with the experience and the deal flow to just crush it. If you only had reliable access to more capital, does that sound right? That you could do more deals if you had a little bit more access to private capital? Well, that's exactly like our partner Seth. He had the experience, the know-how, the work ethic, but didn't have the capital. And by the way, if you'll notice, he's here in a lot of deals we've did in California, probably 200 deals close to it in California. He's recently moved to Nashville, Tennessee, but he already was a real estate agent, right? He was already doing well. And then the next thing you know, he does a flip. Then he does another flip. But for him to get to the point where he wanted to get to, Roland, he wanted to be able to do, 4 or 5 at a time at a month. And for those of you out there that's ever flipped a house, right? Maybe it could be limiting on you financially to kind of get to and scale to that next level. Our partner, Preston, love Preston to death. Preston, when I met him, even unlike Seth a little bit, he was already flipping 12, 13 houses at a time, right? So we already work with people that are already seasoned real estate investors. But what he wanted to do is he was ready to put the work needed and he just needed a team behind him to help him go quicker. I mean, I think I've got 7 flips with him going right now. He's over there in northern Alabama. Or maybe you're here because you're thinking about retirement, right? And you need additional income to retire in comfort. Or maybe you're heading into retirement and you're like, you know what? I'm not ready to go fishing every day. I laugh at that because my dad retired like at 62 and he's like, I'm going to go fishing every day. That lasted about 6 months and he was bored, right? So maybe that is you and your situation. That's kind of exactly how Ron Rowan was. You know, he really didn't want to retire. You know what I mean? So he wanted to get into flipping houses, and we've already split 160,000 plus in profits and continuing to grow with him. We did all of our deals with him in Indiana. He splits his time between Indiana and Florida. So he became a snowbird. And another fisherman, right? Moved to Florida so he could fish a lot too. Or maybe you're here because you want more in life and you're just a straight up hustler and you're ready to do whatever it takes to have the success you dream of. Is that you? And I'll tell you, that was me. When I got started in this business, people say, well, why were you successful? And I said, because there was no room for me to fail. Well, what do you mean there was no room for you to fail? There was no room for me to fail because I'm a mother and I have to support my family. So when I jump into something, I went all the way and I was willing to put the work in that it takes to be successful. If that's you, let me know in the chat. But I like it, Roland, that sometimes people are both, right? Maybe you're a real estate professional, you're a retiree, but you're a hustler too, which is a good thing. Real estate is a place where people like you shine, just like our partner Jamari. Jamari, he had the heart and the hustle, but he lacked the knowledge and capital. And if those of you, you may see this gentleman on social media, he puts out some of the best social media content for real estate investors. And we've already did 17 deals together. And I'll tell you, he does deals on his own now too. Super, super proud. Hey, I can tell you in my world, I've not met many people like Jamari that was literally would do anything to get the success he dreamed of, right? But here at Partner Driven, here's where we're different. We put our money where our mouth is. Okay. You're here on this call so you can experience what the Partner Driven community is all about and so that we can answer all of your questions. Okay. So I am going to ask you a few questions just so that I can get to know you guys a little bit better. Um, so what is your why? Like why, I kind of mentioned like when I got started, there was no room for failure because, I had to provide, right? What is your why? Maybe you want to, retire your spouse. Maybe you want to live life comfortably. Maybe you have a dream and goal. I hear a lot of people they, want to do things for affordable housing. They want to tithe more to their church. What is your why? Maybe you're tired of working for somebody else, dictating all of your time. Jeff wants to travel. iPhone 4 says his family. Retired at 59, so take care of my 84-year-old mother, but Social Security still need to make more. Exactly right. Tired of being in the fear about money. Want to build wealth for myself. I love all these answers. Want more out of life. Want more duplexes and passive income. Build for family members. Love all of these guys. And time's a huge thing. I love the person that brought time up. Okay. At any time, and I'll tell you one thing I love about this business is I can do it wherever I want to on my time. Now, does that mean that when I say my time, that means I'll hardly work? No, you'll be hard pressed to find somebody to work much harder than me, right? Because I still have dreams and goals and big aspirations here at Partner Driven. But I'd much rather do it on my timeline than somebody else's. And so clocking in on somebody else's dime, telling me what to do 24/7. Where are you now in your real estate journey? Like, are any of you where you want to be? Or like, where is it that you want to go? I'm reading the chats here. We still on legacy for the family. We got to just starting. And thanks for being honest. Up, the sky's the limit. Amen. Just starting out. Just starting out. Perfect. All right. Where do you where do you want to be in life? I mean, do you want to work for yourself? Do you want to, kind of take that to the next level? I know we've had a lot of answers there. And what's the biggest obstacle? Let me ask you, what's the biggest obstacle holding you back from the results you want to achieve? And be honest with yourself. What's holding you back from doing anything real estate investing related? Um is it limited capital maybe? Is it that you don't believe in yourself? You don't know where to get started? What do you think those biggest obstacles are? I'll tell you, most things I hear is I don't have the funds to buy property, lack of knowledge, lack of experience. Most people won't say this, but it's scared of making the wrong move. Because if you put everything on the line and you make a wrong move, you're scared that you'll fail, right? Like you failed before. Real estate's too risky. I don't know where to start. Rehabs are just expensive. I don't know. Did I miss anything, Roland?
No, Julie, you pretty much hit everything on the head and people are still typing in. But a lot of it is just capital, resources. Absolutely.
Love it. Well, okay. Who wants to like get past all of these obstacles and do more deals? And that's a very simple question because I'm asking you to do more deals. Doing more real estate deals solves lots of problems, right? It can get you to where you want to be because of the financial gains you get from doing so. Let me tell you a secret. You're not the only one with these struggles. These are like common real estate investor problems. And that's why Partner Driven was created to solve every single one of those problems for you. Okay. That way, there's nothing holding you back. They're because you're the real estate professionals, you're the retirees, maybe you're in construction, maybe you're the hustlers. We wanted to put something together besides just teaching you how to do something. Okay. You can get knowledge anywhere these days, right? If you're looking for just straight up knowledge, you can get that almost anywhere. YouTube University, AI, Google, right? But we're trying to solve a different problem. We actually already are solving it. And I couldn't be more confident that we can support your mission of doing more deals because we do it every day for our partners. Okay. Just like with Chad and Jerry here. On this house in Anderson, Indiana, we split $29,266. I'm actually working on another deal with Jerry today. It was actually texting with him at like 5:30 this afternoon. Um, I'm going to go ahead and share the story because it's in, Roland, you said earlier about being like a people person, kind of really kind of caring about what's going on. It's if you truly want to be successful in this business, it's got to be more than just about you, right?
Absolutely,
Like I'm
Julie. Yeah.
sitting here looking at this message from Jerry, and it's this gentleman that we're buying his house from, right? And you're not going to believe what happened. Caught on fire last night,
Oh, wow.
and we were about to buy it next week. And and we're sitting here trying to figure out how we can help him, what we can do, like get the insurance done so we can get him to the next stage because he's in a rough spot. And like that's what makes a great partner. Somebody's willing to help solve people's real estate problems, right? That's why we've done so many deals with Chad and Jerry, or Jerry by himself, or Chad, or Preston Moore. I call Preston Moore the sleeper. Like, you won't think he's doing nothing. Then all of a sudden he'll be like, oh, well, you know what? I actually picked up four more deals over the weekend. I'm like, dude, what? And and if anybody's ever seen, him in person, the one thing I can tell you about Preston, which I don't say about many people, is he is a man of integrity. When he says he's going to do something, he does it. And that's why I appreciate working with somebody like Preston because of that level of integrity is not easy to come by in this world. Or Michael Hewitt, where we split $50,000 on this little cabin in Virginia. Or BJ and Tracy Medlin. You're going to hear about them a couple more times because guess what? We've done lots and lots of deals with BJ and Tracy. We do them all the time. We've got three right now, one that's going to be out of rehab next week, or Glenn. And you'll notice I'm putting different ones in here. We do multiple strategies. Not only do we flip houses up to single family homes, duplex, triplex, quads, actually mobile homes as long as we own the land underneath it, but we also flip land. Okay. So you may be seeing ads out there, flip land. Guys, we teach you how to do it all. Believe it or not, flipping land is easier than flipping houses, but it's all done the exact same way. So we even do some creative financing. But the reason I brought that up is because not every deal is going to be a $50,000 split or a $100,000 split. Some deals are 7,000, some deals are 11,000, like with Patrick or this one. So I believe in real estate investing is like a ball game, okay? Base hits are what win ball games, not home runs. If you're only looking for home runs, you'll never have a sustainable business. So we want to capture everything that we can because we want to split profits with as many people as possible. Or like Nathan Patterson, we split, or Richard Grainquist, or here's another one with Preston. Here's another one with Seth, Archie Ragland. We don't ever put this one on here, but we split a deal with Archie, what, a year ago? We split $160,000 with Archie. By the way, the only thing we did to the house was clean the carpet. What would y'all think about cleaning some carpet and splitting 160 grand? It's so that's like a deal in life that you never forget. I'll never forget because I personally haven't did $160,000 deal on cleaning carpets before. So really happy with that. Or like this one in Toccoa, Georgia. Another one with BJ and Tracy. Rafael Ruiz, Jason Blankenship, Vance Hudgens. This one, I saw somebody who was from Nashville. This one was in Nashville. We split 93,000. The funny thing about this house, and I know I'm getting too far into stories here, is the house, the people that bought this house, I'm finishing the rehab on the house that we bought from them next Tuesday, Roland. So the people that bought this one, they were in their late 80s. And see, what you can't see is behind this house, behind that one, their kids live behind that house.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so they were visiting and they saw ours being renovated, and I was able to kind of do the renovation and match their style. We ended up buying the house that they lived in. We're renovating it, and we're looking to split about the same amount on that one. It'll be done next Tuesday. Or Miss Deborah Cottam. And here, I mean, I could go kind of on and on, showing you all the deals we've done with partners, but I'm pretty sure y'all don't want to sit here and listen to me brag on everybody for the next hour or so. I can't help it. But for the sake of time, we're going to go ahead and move on. First, I want to show you what it takes to do deals alone without partner driven. So there's some of you out there that are fairly new to the industry, and flipping houses may sound a little bit easier financially than what you would expect. So I would like to kind of walk you through what that looks like if you were to kind of do a deal on your own. Okay. So I'm going to take a deal that we did with BJ and Tracy that you saw earlier. This house was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house right here in Crocker, Missouri. By the way, I want to mention that Crocker, Missouri is in a rural town, okay, which does matter, and I'll explain why later. Here were the initial numbers on this deal. So we are buying the property for $74,900. It needed $40,000 in repairs, and the ARV is 190. Y'all think that's a deal? Let me know in the chat. I think I'm getting some yeses, I hope.
Yep.
It's
David saying yes. Jose saying yes.
uh,
Yeah. Everyone's saying it works. Julie. Yeah.
it definitely works. So this is how you figure out if this deal works or not. All you do is you take the ARV times 70% and subtract the repairs. So 190,000 times 70% is 133. Then you subtract the repairs of 40,000. You should be buying this house at or below 93 grand. We got it for 75. So at 75, this is a screaming good deal. And actually, this is a real deal that we've renovated and done. If you were to do this deal alone with your own money, your own credit, and your own experience, this is how that would work. A seasoned solo investor, you're number one to get loans on a house. You're going to need 5+ profitable deals under your belt. Okay, is what most lenders are looking for. Um, so with that plus profitable deals under your belt, you're going to be borrowing money on the 75,000 plus the 40,000, which is a total of 115,000. Okay. So you're really borrowing 115,000. Then the lender's going to ask you to put down a 5% contingency, which is another $5,700. Now you're borrowing 121,000. On top of that, the lender's going to charge you 3.5 points of 4,000. So you're like, okay, well now I know what kind of loan I'm borrowing on. But the bank now wants to get 20% down from you to even give you the loan to buy this house. Plus, in your bank account, they want to see 6 months of payments in the bank. That's another 84,000. Plus, you got insurance, gas, water, electricity. And years ago, it blowed my mind that if I was borrowing money to flip a house, that they don't give you the rehab money up front. They do not. You have to put your money out front and ask for draws from the lender when you need draws. So you put the money out first, then they repay you. But with partner driven, we don't have to worry about the experience because everything is funded by us. You can do unlimited deals with our money. So to do this deal, you would need around 75,000. Not to mention because this deal was in a rural town, it is very, very hard to get a loan if you've not done lots and lots of deals in something that doesn't have a population over 12,000 people in a certain area. So if you're a seasoned solo investor, you've got to understand deal margins, negotiations, contract due diligence and inspection, closing attorney, how to clear titles, how to work with contractors, how to manage renovations, what materials do I use, how to market the property, find a good realtor, find a good seller, have a great closing attorney or title company, and get to the closing table. You do the work and you risk everything. But at partner driven, we don't need your experience. We partner with you. So all of these things are done by partner driven. We do the work and take 100% of the risk because we do never ask you for your credit to get a deal done with us. Your credit does not matter. You're not going on a loan with us to do a deal. And I want to make that clear up front before we even get to questions because I always get that one. Rolling. So I do want to show you exactly how it works and how to partner on deals. Okay. So we provide the funds, the team, and the expertise to do deals with. Then we split the deal profits 50-50. Okay. So that's net profits in the deal. And I ask you to do this: wash, rinse, and repeat. Listen, if you're out there and you're like, man, I just want to do one real estate deal, right? I just want to do one. Guys, we may not be the company for you. I am looking for partners that want to level up, okay? That want to do multiple deals, that want to change their life through real estate investing. And is it okay if I'm selfish a little bit? Do y'all mind? So you do realize if we give you 50% of the profit, guess what we get? 50% of the profit. So, do you think it doesn't? It behooves me for you to do multiple deals and for you to bring deals in because everything is centered around our partners. We work tediously to do everything we can for our partners to be successful. And yes, in my heart of hearts, I want you to be successful, but in my heart of my pocketbook, I want to make more money too, to be frank. And we do this because we need boots on the ground in local markets, finding deals across the country. And if you're sitting here thinking to yourself, huh, finding deals, that's all I've got to do, and that's so easy. Guys, let me stop you right there. Finding real estate deals is not easy. I am not going to mislead anybody here tonight. But it's a heck of a lot easier if you spend your time finding good real estate deals and you have a partner on the back end that helps you get them to the closing table and that we can partner together on them. So you find the property, get it under contract, we fund and execute the deal because together we're a dream team. When you make money, we make money. The goal is to be successful together. You'll never have to worry about where the money comes from. You'll never have to worry about making a bad move on the deal. You'll never have to worry about navigating the waters alone. I mean, does this all sound good to you guys? Let me know in the chat. That way I know I'm talking to That everybody's still here with me.
You got everyone saying yes, Julie. Yes, yes, yes. David says sounds great. Uh, Freddie says good. Shaggy says,
Awesome.
yep, keep them coming. Let's go, Julie. Let's keep going.
Okay, well, if I can show you the process, I'm going to show you exactly how we do deals together. Okay, so it's broken down to a simple three-phase roadmap, which is our guide to doing deals and solving all of those problems. So we've got phase one, which is you're going to get access to our system. Then we're going to move into phase two, where you find and submit your deals. And then phase three, where we fund, we flip, and we split the profits, which, by the way, is my favorite. So, phase one, access to our systems. We're not just throwing you out there and not showing you how to do it. Whether you have experience or not, everybody can learn more. Okay. You can take what you've learned in the past and put it towards this. The goal is to find deals direct to seller. Again, I'm going to say that again, to find deals direct to seller, not deals on the MLS, not deals from other wholesalers, deals that you source yourself. But we're going to show you exactly how to do that by giving you a 24/7 partner driven university, our private circle community, our live daily training calls. Okay. I don't do this business where we do a training call once every 2 weeks in a group setting. Guys, I'm here to do real estate deals. We're going to be here every Monday through Friday for you. Sometimes I'm doing training calls even on Saturdays. Because if I could just answer this one more question that gets you across the finish line of doing a deal, I'm going to do it. I already told you why earlier, right? And I can speak for Peter. He's got 5 kids. Let me tell you, his thinking's the same as mine. He just happens to be on vacation. He left today for vacation. So you're going to go through live daily training calls on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays. We actually have them on Thursday, Fridays. We have separate training for land acquisition, separate training for creative financing because these are different strategies. Okay. Heck, I even did an AI training last week for free. Anytime I can find something that's going to help my partners be more successful, I'm going to do it. So in phase two on the submit the deal, this is where you guys really need to pay attention because this is what we need from you. Okay. Because without you, we can't do this. So you're going to be in charge of marketing. I want you to pick a marketing strategy. I want you to implement that marketing strategy and I want you to try to connect with sellers daily. By the way, because we are a community, we know the best marketing strategies that there are, and we bring the newest ones to the table every time we see those. Okay. Then you're going to put the deal together. You're going to qualify the deal. We have things like Coach's Corner, our training. You're going to know how to, at what prices to put these houses under contract for. You're then going to request a contract. You're going to negotiate that price and get it under contract. Then it gets signed. And immediately, and I mean immediately, once that contract is signed, you're not just going through some system. The owners of this company call you and see what we've got to do to get this thing across the finish line. Okay. And by the way, in the back, I'm doing due diligence on these real estate deals. We're going to get this deal approved through our thing. And then, like I said, when you find a deal and request a contract, you get your very own deal coach helping you walk it through. So what do we do once we've got it under contract? Well, we buy the property. Okay. So we fund the deal and buy the property, and then we execute the deal in phase two. I mean, in the second portion of phase three, we pick a custom exit strategy. Now, the exit strategy is going to pick way before we buy the house. Okay. I'm not going to just willy nilly buy a house with no due diligence without knowing what we're going to do with it. We're going to either fix and flip it, sell it as is, do minor cleanup. We might buy and sell it on the same exact day. And then the best part, we get paid. We're going to give you that closed property transparent accounting, and you receive the money within days of us closing. And the only reason I say days is because sometimes it takes a day or two for the title company to get us our money. Okay. And it's all compared on that. The Nobody talks about the importance of having a great closing coordinator. I saw that whenever we were talking about who does what in this business, and I saw some real estate brokers. Let me tell you, a real estate broker knows the value of a great closing coordinator. This lady right here, Miss Mary Samples, was the second employee Peter and I ever hired at our company, and she's closed 2,000 deals respectively herself. And I promise you, you want somebody at this caliber closing your deals and fighting for your deals because a lot of people lose deals at the closing table. When you've done as many deals as we had, we've been there, done that, and got the whole drawer full of t-shirts. Okay. So having somebody like this on your side is very crucial. Just like we did with our partner Mike, where we split $136,000 in Bristol, Wisconsin. And this was the first deal rolling we did with Mike, which is crazy. I wish my first real estate deal I made $68,000 on.
Is it crazy too, Julie? A lot of his deals weren't even local to him.
They weren't local to him. This one wasn't. He lives in Pennsylvania.
Wow.
So this one wasn't local to him at all. And he still is a finance manager at BMW.
In other words, real estate for him is part-time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Um, from what I hear, I don't think it's part-time anymore, Roland.
Got it. I
You know,
bet.
a lot of our partners become successful, figure it out, and then, go on their own, and we're okay with that. you know Remember, we're putting up all the money, absorbing all the risk, and splitting profits with you 50-50. Now that I've gone through the roadmap, do you see the value of getting your deals funded by partner driven and the value of having an experienced partner to do deals with? I hope so, because let me tell you, over the years we've learned a lot of things. Thank you for participating in the chat, y'all. You're it's amazing. I appreciate it so much. So I don't like to talk about competitors, but I'm going to for a second here to kind of explain to you why we're different. If you're looking at the absolute best coaching, the absolute best real estate training, I can tell you right now, a lot of our competitors are probably even better than we are. And that's okay. That's all that they do. There's lots of great what they call gurus out there that are training you in real estate investing. Lots of great ones. You know what? I feel like, and I not to toot my own horn, I'm pretty proud of the training that we provide and the service we provide at Partner Driven to make you successful. But I could tell you where we're different. We don't leave you at training. We partner with you on deals and guide you through every step of deal navigation and execution. We give you our entire acquisition team for inspections, rehabs, closing. I can tell you most gurus ain't funding property purchase and all the deal cost or assuming all the risk in the deal. That's what truly makes us different. Like I said earlier, we put our money where our mouth is. So, like we said, the other real estate gurus teach you how to do the deal and then they set you loose to figure out the rest on your own. At Partner Driven, we stay by your side on every deal by providing all the capital and execute the entire deal. And then we split the deal profits. When you win, we win. So, I mean, we're invested in your success for many reasons. The initial fee to join is the only money you'll ever have to spend to do a lifetime of flips with us here. Okay, you'll never have to spend a penny on property down payments, earnest money, inspection costs, mortgage payments, hard money costs, rehab materials, contractors, closing costs, realtor fees, appraisal. Partner driven funds in the entire cost of the deal. As you could see from the deals that we've done with our partners, the profits from just one deal could cover your membership fee, right? Just one deal. And the true way to your success is putting yourself in the environment until it becomes second nature, right? Because doing it by yourself, it's slow, it's expensive, really risky, and honestly, it's not that much fun. When you have something to talk about, you're talking to yourself in the mirror, right? Isn't it nice to be able to hop on a call and run something by somebody? It's a lot better than doing it on your own, okay? Doing it with partner driven, it's simple, it's safe, and you know what? I think it's pretty fun. So, yes, there is a one time fee to join to get access to our membership, our team, our system, and the only money you'll spend to do unlimited deals with us. All property costs are funded by partner driven. So, we do need you to apply to be a partner. because it's really important that we align in the same way. Like, and by the way, we have specialists standing by here, but those specialists are individuals like you're seeing on this call, Mr. Rowland, because it is very important to me that I work with people with integrity that have that same level of integrity as my other partners, right? I don't want bad apples ruining my apple orchard. Well, I guess they don't go bad on the tree. They go bad in the bowl. So I don't want it ruining my bowl of fruit. Maybe not a great analogy, but we want to make sure that you're the right fit. And you can learn how it is to work with us and get started on your next deal. So, Roland, all they got to do is look in the chat to schedule a call, correct?
That's right, Julie. Yeah, we just dropped the link. Click the link to schedule a call with the partner advisor, and we'll be sure to contact you as soon as tomorrow morning.
hmm So they're standing by right now. So another thing is I absolutely 100% do not mind to take any questions live on here. Okay. So if you've got a question about our program, if you've got a question about our fee, then what I would like for you to do is schedule a call with us. And the reason for that is we have different levels of what we provide. And I don't want to put people's business out in front of everybody. But any other questions about partner driven or about real estate investing, I would love to answer those. Roland, give me just about 30 seconds and explain to everybody how we take calls.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, absolutely. So for folks, how we're going to do this is we're going to raise hand. I'm sure many of us have been on a Zoom call before. If you have it on the bottom of your screen, if you're on a desktop, laptop, you'll see the react button. And if you click on that, you'll see a icon there that says raise hand. If you don't have that, if you might be on a mobile device, I think you have to swipe left or right to get that option. And worst case, manually raise your hand. We'll try to locate you that way, or ask your question in the chat and we'll be sure to call on you. But we do have Motorola Moto G 2025 on deck. How you doing, sir?
Moto G reminds me of like the flip phones. Remember the razors? Remember those?
Yep. And they're coming back too, I think. But anyhow,
They probably are.
Motorola Moto, you're up next, sir. You
Just
can unmute
unmute
your line.
yourself, hon.
Yeah. And if you don't mind sharing your name, unless it really is Motorola Moto, it's kind of cool.
His mama was really thinking ahead. Let's go ahead and go to Dylan and we'll come back to you, Moto G, whenever Avery, he said.
Yeah, Dylan
When you
Miller.
unmute yourself, you just click the little button in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen that says audio.
Can you hear me?
Is that you, Dylan?
Hello.
Let's go ahead and take Dylan. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, Dylan, go ahead.
Sorry, I'm new to this whole Zoom thing. So I was wondering if possible, for the fee, is it able to be paid using the first deal's funds?
It's not, Dylan. And the reason it's not is because of the amount of work that we have to put in to put a deal in. And if I'm willing to put up hundreds of thousands of dollars in a deal, I want you to be willing to put up something too.
Yeah, it was just a question.
No,
But,
it's a great question. I'm glad you brought it up, hon, because I'm sure other people thought that. There's nothing wrong with that.
also, is it a one-time fee or is it recurring?
It's can't it can be a one-time fee or occurring. That's why, like, I really want you to schedule a call, Dylan, and talk to somebody like Roland because everybody's situation's a little bit different. And guys, listen, I'm in the business of doing real estate deals, right? So, like, we want to try to work with as many people as possible. And there is financing available too, by the way. Did that answer your question, hun?
Yeah, you did. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I am shocked we don't have any questions about how we handle renovations. Is nobody thinking that?
And if y'all do have that question, Julie is obviously the best person to speak to about that. She runs that entire division here for us at Partner Driven. So if you're a contractor, want to know how all that works, all the nuances there, now would be a good time to ask.
Awesome. Hey, if you'll notice, Roland, there's a thing in the chat that it's saying we can't book until August.
But I mean, I know we're very popular, but we're not that popular. We'll go find out.
Okay. All right. What other questions do you guys have?
I saw OC with his hand raised up. OC, you still there?
Yeah, yeah, I'm still here. I wanted to know more about the financing.
Okay. So that's why I really want you to schedule a call because it's we have in-house financing and then we have a third party as well.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So just schedule, we'll find something that works for you, hun.
I'm looking at the calendar, Julie. Yeah, we've got availability as soon as tomorrow and Saturday, so we should be okay.
Okay, good, good.
Yeah.
Val said can't book calls. So we'll see, or maybe it's a back end issue there. I don't know, but I'll get everybody a call link out right after this call tonight. Gr- So renovation, I really like to talk to you live with questions. I'd really love to hear them because like asking who does the renovations on a certain house, that is a humongous answer, right? Daryl, did you have a question?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
What about land acquisitions? How would that work?
So we buy vacant land, okay? And I actually in land don't care if it's residential or commercial. Okay.
Okay,
So we flip land. So either you're putting it under contract. You're seeing like, are you seeing a lot of ads? I know you're seeing a lot of ads that say flip land, right? What you're doing is you're getting a piece of property under contract, and before you close on it, you're finding an end buyer for it, and you're doing a double close and making the money in the middle. Does that make
okay.
sense?
Yes.
Now we do that, but I'll tell you, actually Monday we bought two parcels of land, and I'm actually doing a little bit of work to them and putting them back on the market
Oh, okay.
because they were a lot in a neighborhood, and I'm like, well, let's just bush hog it, get them it good and clean, and then put the sell sign out there. Because with spring everything grew up crazy.
Right.
So we do both. We don't do improvements to land unless it's something like that, but we're normally buying and selling land. And again, we've got all the contracts, everything you need to do that. And you don't have to have a big buyer's list on the back end like you're taught. We utilize a different strategy because we have the cash to close. We can actually double close on land. So it's not an assignment, and we utilize the best place to sell properties in America, which is the MLS, utilizing real estate brokers.
Okay, that was good. Thank you.
Yeah, great question, Daryl. Dylan Miller.
Yeah, I just had another question, about the new message that I've been hearing about lately that, I think
I know
it's
this sounds
great.
crazy, but I think you're really far away from the microphone. I can't understand you.
Can you hear me better now?
Oh, God, 100 times better.
Oh, it's because I guess it's using the microphone on my speaker. But, yeah, so, I've been hearing about this new method called scrape and replace. Do you guys do that kind of deal where you guys, I guess it's you buy a rundown home, tear it down, and then replace it with a modular home?
No, we do not do new construction.
Okay.
Now, that's not a new thing. That's been going on since the since forever.
Well, I've just been hearing about like,
No,
you
no, no.
know,
I know it's a marketing
not really
ploy. You know what I
now with,
mean? To catch your
yeah,
attention.
yeah,
Um, but I mean, but I do flip mobile homes.
gotcha.
Yeah, actually, I don't. A lot of people stay away from 'em. I love flipping mobile homes. They
Yeah,
actually
and
are pretty quick
oftentimes the
rehabs.
margins are a little bit better. I've seen.
The margins are better. I mean, you still got to get it to, FHA, VA standards when you go to flip the house. I mean, flip that mobile home. But as long as, you own the land underneath it and it's a real property and not titled like a car, then you're good.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Scotland, no new construction, only renovations. Frankie, do you have a question? Frankie, I see your little hand in the chat. Oh, there you are. Put the bottom left-hand corner, the little thing. And Leroy, I'll come right back to you after Frankie unmutes himself.
And Frankie, looks like you're on an iPhone. I think you also have to I swipe to the left, I think, right, Julie, or left to right?
I don't know. I just always click the bottom button on the bottom that says microphone.
You should press unmute.
That too. That too. Thanks, Lydia.
Hey, figure it out, Frankie. I'm going to go to Leroy and then we'll come right back to you. Leroy, you still there? I see you laying back on the couch. Unmute yourself.
You got him.
He had a question. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
typed it in the chat. Let me find it. Okay, as general builder and renovator, how will take place in the deal? Can you elaborate? Do you mind if you come off mute so I can talk back and forth to you? Because I have my answer may be different based off of how you answer a question for me. So you're a general builder. Are you a general contractor or are you a builder? Maybe he don't have a microphone.
Yeah, it's typing.
So here's the thing. By the way, when you were looking at those deals that I was putting across, did you see? There you go, Leroy.
Hey, how's it
Yes.
going?
Good.
I'm unmuting myself.
All right. So where are you located?
I'm on Austin, Texas at the moment, but I'm gonna be back on Cali next month.
Okay, so you're a general contractor
Yeah, I'm a general contractor, builder
in California or in Austin?
in California.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so
Yeah.
by the way, a couple of the partners that you've seen own construction companies, okay?
Mm.
Like BJ and Tracy, and actually Preston does too, that you saw on those slides. They actually do all the work and get paid to do the work plus split profits.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Now, I'm going to ask for licenses, insurance, just like I was underwriting any person. But if you're a contractor, I don't want to go spread our money to somebody else besides us.
Right.
And
I
I'll
agree.
tell you another thing. I'm never going to come to you and tell you to give me a discount on the rehab either. Because what you never do, and then because I get this question a lot. Well, if I can make it work, if I do it for the construction for a cheaper price, that never works. Your one company will fail when the other one will success, or vice versa. So the numbers have to line up as if you're pricing it for a regular customer. You know what I mean?
For
I
sure.
don't believe in shortchanging I don't believe in that whatsoever. It makes no sense.
I understand. You
Yeah.
answered my question.
Oh, good. I did
Yeah.
something right today.
Thank you.
Hey, Leroy, you had this other question in the chat about renovation. Does it go by category or status of properties? What did you mean by that?
I think somebody asked to see to learn how to renovate.
Okay.
But yeah. And so my question was, I respond kind of like to that, like it goes by category, right? You never
Uh-huh.
know how the property will be.
Got it. Got it. Okay. I see. I see. Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
Did you book a call? I think you're speaking to who you speaking to?
Jamie.
Jen, Jamie. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. And again, be sure to book the call either way. That way we know that you were on here and we put you ahead of the line. So please do that now if you can.
for sure. I will. Thank you.
All right, Leroy.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, I'm itching to do more deals in California. Always.
Now, as we're waiting for a few more folks to raise their hand here, Julie, Tracy did ask earlier, what if she wants to keep the property after it's rehab? How would that work? Could she buy it?
To buy it just like anybody else would buy it.
Okay. Nice.
Um, but what Dylan says, it really says August. Um, so if you wanted to buy the property after it was renovated, then you can buy it. You'd be paying the full asking price, to be frank, if you wanted to keep that.
So in other words, fair market value, they're not getting a discount per se.
Exactly.
Got
Now,
you.
that doesn't mean that we can't work something out, right? But I'm not going to say, oh yeah, we'll renovate properties and then give you to them for 70 cents on the dollar, and then nobody makes money. We both have to profit on the deal before that happens.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah,
Plus,
you would get
you don't want the neighbors getting mad. Like, what? You sold that house for less? You're killing my property
exactly.
value.
Exactly.
So definitely got to make it a win-win all around. Makes total sense. For you folks, if you are seeing August still, DM me personally, and I'll make sure that we connect you with one of our advisors. I see some appointments coming through, no problem. But again, if you're seeing it on your end, let me know, and I'll make sure that we connect you accordingly. Tracy said she was able to book for Saturday, so okay. So I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Either way, direct message me here, and I'll be
And
sure that you're
sorry
taken
I've
care of.
mentioned it so many times, guys, because it was in the chat. I just hate to hear like if somebody's ready to start getting going that you can't get in touch with us, right? So we're looking forward to that
Yeah,
because I'll tell you, like, okay, I'm not
uh,
supposed to do this, but can I show them, Roland, the deals that we're doing?
absolutely.
Do y'all want to see all the deals we're doing with our partners, like in my internal system? I'm just really proud of them. I want to show you guys because we're doing more deals than we've ever done before. Roland, give me about 20 seconds here.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And let me kind of comb through some of these other questions, make sure that we've got everything on here taken care of. And Tracy, yes, you would still get part of the profit. Yeah. So technically, if you think about it, in theory, you're using your 50% profit almost as a down payment towards a house. Theoretically. So hopefully that helps answer that question. Um, what else we have here? We'll send you that link. Okay, got you. Got you. Candy, you're asking what if there's liens on the property? Yeah, if there's liens on the property and if all the numbers pencil out and it makes sense, then of course we handle that. I mean, we're basically clearing title, whatever that may entail. But of course, we have to have a proper exit to make sure all the numbers are aligned so we can make money at the end. So Julie, Candy's asking about what if there's liens on the properties? And
No,
I said,
that's a great question. So whenever your contract says that they have to convey a clean and clear title, okay? So let's say that you offer somebody 100,000 and they got a $5,000 lien and they own it in cash. They're essentially getting 95,000. So usually any liens encumbrances come out of their proceeds, okay? But again, this is real estate investing, so we're here to solve problems. So we will do all that work with the title companies and or the attorneys to try to clear these titles because we're going to bust our butts to get these things to the closing table, but it generally comes out of their proceeds, the seller themselves. Did that answer the question?
yeah, and if not, let us know. Especially Julie now, unfortunately, we're seeing a record rise of pre-foreclosures again. So kind of same concept there as far as arrears and everything else.
Yeah, I mean, if I had I'm trying to get my computer to load quicker here. Okay. Let me turn my camera off just for a second so I can show you. All right, just in this last week.
I guess that's what happens when you live in a custom-built cabin in the mountains, huh, Julie?
Yeah, it does. Okay. Like, because I'm just proud. Like, this is just contracts. Okay, this week. Do y'all see these? These are how many we're working in due diligence right now. Um, Here's some that we have for sale with our partners that are active wholesale deals, pending wholesale deals. Here's our ones. These ones right here, I'm working on right now to be closing these in the next week. Side F and F, that's fix and flip. It means I'm working towards closing on that. I mean, these are just ones that need to be pre-listed, ones we're, completely working on, contract request. Then that's not even on the other side. On the other side, I have all the houses that I have for sale. If I can get my computer to go faster. So like these are houses that I'm currently in the middle of renovation. Here's ones we have listed right now. So, I mean, we have tons and tons of deals that we're working, and these are ones that are in the mix. These aren't even ones that like we've done before. These are ones that we are currently working on. I mean, I don't know how many that is. It's probably a little over 40, I would say. And
So
I mean, we sold 5 flips last week alone.
that's amazing, Julie. So Tracy kind of asked a summarizing question. So you help us close and then help us get rehabbed and then sold, and then we split the profit 50-50. I mean,
Yeah,
ultimately the answer is yes.
it is. It is. Now, the thing is, let me put myself back on. The thing is people think, okay, well, we handle all that. I'll tell you, I would rather have partners that are invested the whole way through. Like the one on Birch Street, the gentleman lived in California and the house was in Arizona. Ronald could not go there for the rehab, so I had to handle everything for him. But most of my partners or the deals are local. You learn by doing, right? So I don't sit over here and make all the decisions about renovations when I have a willing party on the other side. We do this together. Okay. I very rarely visit properties. We do visit properties quite often. I've just done this, for a long time. I utilize my partner. I utilize our local broker and or real estate agents, the contractors that we use. Because in a renovation, you never want to overdo it and you never want to underdo it, right? And you always fix what's wrong before you fix what's ugly. Because you could have solid bones and be ugly and it can sell. But if you got bad roof, bad HVAC, bad electrical and plumbing, you ain't got nothing. Because you got to get a loan on the back end, the buyers do.
So Julie, on that note, I mean, I love how you and Peter kind of think and really coming from a place of abundance. I mean, folks that do get started with us, they don't necessarily have to do every single deal with us, right?
No. I mean, do I want them to? Absolutely. But I mean, nobody should tell somebody. I don't want somebody telling me I got to do everything with somebody. I'm not doing that. The only person that could tell me that's my husband. Anybody other than that, then it ain't happening. So, I mean, here's the thing. Just because you're partnering with us or you are still the investor. So, like when you're going out to your marketplace, you're not going to your marketplace saying, we're buying it partner driven, right? As far as the sellers know, Leroy's the one that's buying. Frankie's the one that's buying. Josh is the one that buying. Your company is. You're building your own name in the marketplace. As far as sellers are concerned, we're behind the scenes. You see what I mean? We're your partner, but it's your business. You should be growing your business while you're doing that. And that ends up that on the side for us, people tend to, do a lot of deals with us and then they get successful and they don't need us anymore. And a long time ago, I decided not to be upset about that. Like, I still go visit partners now that we don't do deals with anymore because we made great friendships and I care about them.
Absolutely. Love it,
Hey,
Julie. Thank
Frankie, did you figure out how to unmute your thing?
I did. Thank you.
Yeah. What you got?
I've been doing this on thank you for your time. I've been doing here in Tampa, Miami, New York for 24 years. I'm a GC.
Awesome.
Normally, when you mean 80, 90% of the rehab, do we do it all? Because we do it all here. I got all the licenses here in Tampa, Florida, in Florida State. So we got our own team. I got my own employees. We got my own subs. We got pretty much everything. So when you mean 80, 90% of the rehab, what do you mean about that, please?
I don't know that I said that correctly.
I
If I
spoke to Sandra. I'm sorry to call you. And she explained that to me a little bit. So that's the reason I'm here
Well,
today.
what if like you are the partner and you are the GC on the job? I'm not going to bring other people in to come mess with your stuff
Got it.
because that
Okay.
would be a mess. Because your subcontractors work for you, they don't work for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because if I go calling your subs, they're gonna be like, "Who's this girl calling me?" You know what I
Right.
mean?
Because I normally have go with good deals here. Like everybody knows here who I am here. And pretty much feel pretty confident that I like to make home runs. I know I heard you before, but since I've been doing it and I made some mistake last year in cash flow, that's the reason I'm here today. I would love to partner with you guys as well. but I like to do always, most of the time, home runs.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I
I
have the
know,
way to
but
do
if
it.
you find good deals that are direct to seller, we don't have to renovate every one, is what I'm saying. You
Right,
might be missing out on money that you don't even know about yet.
right.
I'm
Mm.
I'm selfish like that. I'm like, I do bring me that. We can flip the home runs, Frankie, but the other ones, if we split $5,000 and it doesn't cost you or me nothing, then what? Then great,
That makes sense.
you know.
But okay, yeah, that makes sense. But I'm saying, pretty much I always got good deals here. The only thing is hurting me now to move forward harder is the cash flow.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a lot because you're putting out money not only for these hard money lenders, but I'm
Mhm.
sure your customers on the construction side, you're having to float construction jobs to a certain degree too.
Yes, I gotta have money to pay all my vendors,
Oh
materials.
yeah, you can't. It ain't no net 30 at what you're doing.
Right.
This ain't Sherman Williams, right?
That is correct. But I would love to enjoy you guys, and I would like to talk to later on. I think Sandra is expecting my call tomorrow or Monday. We have a
Oh,
meeting
definitely
again.
you're in good hands with Sandy. By the way, she's not only like a specialist here at Partner Driven. I chose her that because she's a real estate investor too.
Right.
This isn't her first rodeo, so you are in great hands with really anybody you guys are talking to.
Okay. Appreciate you very much for that.
No,
Okay.
Frankie, I'm excited about doing some deals together. So, are we doing Florida in the winter, New York in the summer,
No,
or what we doing?
I want to keep it here now for a little bit, in Tampa, Florida, and then I got a really good deals coming in St. Louis, Missouri. I don't know if you go out there.
Oh, yes.
I got a couple of groups used to work for me last year out there. I got about 10 groups used to work for me out
By the
there.
way, Missouri, even outside of St. Louis, go towards the,
Illinois, St. Louis, Missouri. So all
well,
that
yeah,
area I used to do work for Offer Pat back in
well,
the day.
you had me at Missouri, Illinois.
Got it. Okay. Good to
But
know.
I mean, listen, it's hard when you love all the states. You know what I mean?
Right.
I used to have an office in Jacksonville, Florida. I flipped myself 600 something houses in Jacksonville.
Oh, nice. Good to
Yep.
hear. Good. So it will be my pleasure to enjoy you guys for hopefully
Oh,
next week or
absolutely.
tomorrow.
We would love that.
Okay. But thank you. Thank you for your time.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Great talking to you.
Likewise.
Awesome. Thanks, Frankie. Hey, Josh, I see your hand raised in the chat, so if you can unmute your line, we'll take your question next. Julie, while we are waiting for Josh to unmute his line, a lot of GCs or some on this call tonight, and I know you said it earlier, but just to be clear, residential, commercial, do we do both? Any of those?
Okay, so yeah, I was a little confusing. So, in flipping actual houses, okay, we flip residential up to 4 units. Okay. So we only renovate residential properties. On the land side, we don't have a problem flipping residential or commercial land, but we do not flip commercial properties. Hopefully that answers that question.
Awesome.
That's a
Thanks, Julie.
whole different ballgame when you start getting into apartments or you start getting into retail. It's you don't want to mix the two.
Absolutely. Josh, you still here with us? Let me go look for you. Are you still here? Let me check.
Oh no, Daniel's got you got your phone off mute. Did you have a question, Daniel?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So y'all furnish the whole 100%. If we find a place for y'all to buy, you'll buy that place, and then we turn it, fix it up, and then y'all sell it.
We sell
And
it
then we
together. We actually hire a local. Where are you located?
Alabama,
We're at.
uh, Mobile.
Okay, well, Mobile's a little south, but like usually, like the agent that we use in Northern Alabama is Max. So you like probably will find a local real estate agent that you already know and or broker, and they'll list the property to sell it. We don't sell the property. We hire a real estate agent and or broker to sell our properties because
Okay.
I 1000% believe that people should stay in their lane. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah, I
And if I
got
was
you.
in
Uh-huh.
business selling houses, then I'd be a real estate agent or broker. They have a
Right.
specialized, thing. It also brings me to, and I'm just going to answer this while you're on here, David. If you are a real estate agent and or broker, who do you think lists the properties you bring? And by the way, you make full commission, then we split profits.
Oh, okay.
Yep. But yeah, we'd love to do Mobile, Alabama. I go by there all the time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I just need to find a place and get y'all to help me finance it. That way it works.
Well, it's not financing, it's becoming one of our partners. So what you'd have to do is
Okay.
go over there on the chat and click that there's like a little link thing, and then you put your
Right.
information, schedule a time to talk to
Okay.
us. Yeah.
I got you. Oh,
Yeah,
all right. That
absolutely.
sounds great. Yeah, because I've been wanting to flip houses for a long time. I just
Well,
ain't
you've
never.
got
I
there's
don't have the
plenty of
money to
real.
do it.
Well, I mean, that's that we all have to start somewhere. It takes a lot of money
Yeah,
to flip a
exactly.
house. People think, oh, I'll just
Yeah, it
flip a house.
does.
Even that deal I just showed y'all, it was $75,000 you got to have to flip a $75,000 house. It's
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
Right. Yeah.
And
Okay.
then
Sounds good.
don't feel alone, because some people can't afford to flip a house, but then they can't afford to do number two and number three at the same time. We're there for people
Right.
like that as well.
Right. Right. I got you. Good deal. Thank you.
Mhm.
Awesome, Daniel. Thanks for being here. Let's see here.
Yeah. Thank you for allowing me to join.
Yeah, absolutely. Because hopefully, if Antonio, if you're still on here, hopefully that answers your question as well. When you ask, what are we supposed to do as partners, right? Essentially, be deal makers, find the opportunity. Shake hands, kiss babies. We want you to focus on what's going to move your business forward, which is finding deals, finding deals. So Juan, Antonio, hopefully that answers your question. If not, feel free to unmute your line. Last couple of questions here. Like Julie mentioned, only her husband can make her do things. So I want to make sure they eat dinner and everything else in time. Last few questions for Miss Julie here.
Going once, going twice, sold. I'll see
Julie,
y'all tomorrow and do some deals together.
as always, Julie, appreciate your time. I know you're always busy helping out our partners. Not if you're not training them, you're literally actively involved in every single deal. So always a pleasure having you with our potential new partners here. I would love to pass it off to you to close us out here, if you don't mind.
Yeah, so it was a pleasure to be on tonight, and like one of the biggest steps is the like is just being here and staying all the way to the end. What that tells me about you is that whether you work with Partner Driven or not, of course we want you to be our partners. But I can tell you this, if you've got like this is something that you want to do, don't be one of those people in life that wish you coulda woulda. If you've never heard that, don't wish you could that you would have done something in the past. Okay? Believe in yourself and get out there and do it. I am no different than anybody else. And this business changed my financial life. And money doesn't solve everything, but it sure helps, right? Kind of get your time back and things, and just know you're worth it. You know what? If you don't try, you're never gonna know. But I wish everybody on this call great, great, great success. And the key to a great real estate investor is somebody that cares about somebody else and helping them make it a win-win. Truly, that's what's important. So, everybody have a blessed evening. Oh, Sunday's Mother's Day. Y'all better be getting them something. Don't you be showing up for Mother's Day without her something.
Absolutely. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Julie, happy Mother's Day to you, of course, especially.
Yes.
Again, thanks for being here. I will stay on for a little bit to keep the link active because the moment this Zoom ends, so does the link. So please click the link if you haven't done so already. On behalf of Partner Driven, again, my name is Roland. For everyone else here who's made this possible, thanks for being here. Everyone else, enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll stay on for a little bit. Click the link. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks for being here.
Hi, Dylan. Are you still there? Please drop your email and phone number so I can book an appointment for you. All right, everyone. Thank you. And please expect confirmation message. Just give me 5 to 10 minutes, okay? I'll book the appointment for you guys. Thank you.